Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Evelyn. In today's recipe, I'm going to be sharing with you how to make this really easy shrimp sauce that I'm sure you're going to enjoy. So to start cooking, I'm going to be seasoning my shrimp with some garlic and herb seasoning, some Italian seasoning, and a little bit of salt. For shrimps, I believe less is more and you don't need to do too much for them to taste good. I'm going to mix it up using my spatula and I'll marinate this for a couple of minutes before frying. After a couple of minutes, I'm going to be adding some oil into my pan and I'm going to place my shrimp gently into the pan and I'll let it fry for about a minute or two before flipping them over. Now, if you're still watching, thank you so much. And if you haven't already given the video a thumbs up, please do well to give the video a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that already so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. Now, if you haven't made your stew with some shrimps, I encourage you to do so and I'm sure you are going to love it. It's so easy to prepare and it's really tasty and the kids will love it too. So after placing my shrimp in the pan, I'm just going to leave them to fry for about a minute or two before flipping them to the other side. So after about a minute or two, you'll notice that the shrimps have curled up really nicely. I'm going to gently flip them over and let the other side fry for about a minute before taking them out of the pan. So guys, there are so many ways you can make this stew and there are so many ways you can also cook your shrimp. You can actually season them and put them in the oven and pour them in your stew once they are ready. You can fry them just the way I'm doing, or you can just season your shrimp and add them to the stew once your stew is almost ready. But I'd rather do it this way because I think this just amps the flavor and adds a little more depth of flavor to your stew. Now once my shrimps are completely fried, I'm going to add a little more oil to the pan and I'm going to add some chopped onions and I'll fry this for about 2 to 3 minutes until the onions are soft, fragrant and translucent. So after about 2 to 3 minutes, I'm going to season the oil with some curry powder and some dried thyme. Now, if you're not used to doing this, I'll recommend that you try this out because it's going to amp the flavor of your stew. I'm going to turn this and fry for about a minute or two before adding some tomato paste. Next, I'm going to be adding some tomato paste, and the quantity of tomato paste to add to your stew is totally up to you. So for this quantity of stew that I'm cooking, I added about a tablespoon of tomato paste. I'm going to stir this and I'll fry for about 2 to 3 minutes before adding my blended tomato and pepper mix. So at this point, my tomato paste has been frying for about 3 to 4 minutes. It's now time for me to add my tomato and pepper mix. Now once I've added that, I'm just going to stir everything to combine and I'll let this fry for about 6 to 7 minutes on medium heat. And while that is frying, make sure to turn at intervals so it doesn't get burnt. Now this is me just giving it another really good mix so it doesn't get burnt. And at this point, this has been frying for about 5 minutes or so. And next I'm just going to be adding some seasoning cube and a little bit of salt, after which I'll give this a really good mix and let it fry for about 2 to 3 minutes on medium heat. So this is after about 2 to 3 minutes. I'm just giving it another good mix, after which I'm going to add our already cooked shrimp. Once I've added the shrimp, I'm just going to cook this for about a minute or so, just so that the shrimp can soak up some of the flavors from the stew. And after that, our shrimp stew is ready to be served. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Please, if you did, don't forget to hit the like button and also subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my amazing recipes. Thanks again for watching, and I'll talk to you in my next video. Bye.